Hello again and welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a bit. It really has. Oh man, it's been a bit. Well, this is my series video of the mental health part, and this is video number 2. I probably said that already. Anyways, uh, I had to change my internet providers, and so therefore, with doing that, it kind of also messed with me uploading these videos like I was supposed to that day. You know, when a company charges you $300 and then you're like, not gonna do that again. So, yeah. With that being said, let's get into this video today. And I hope that y'all are having a wonderful, wonderful Thursday afternoon. I have just finished walking my dogs, and so it's been an interesting day. You know, had lunch with my kids, and so all that being said, that goes into part of mental health. You know, doing things that help you cope with the different dynamics of your life. And when I say that, it's because one day you could just have the most glorious day, and then the next it could just be the absolute worst day of your life, or it feels like that most of the time. When that happens, a lot of people come to reclusing themselves, or they emotionally shut off, or they do random things on the internet that kind of scream out for help. And when that happens, in my opinion, this is the reason why I'm saying this as a disclaimer, my opinion, and I feel like I'm kind of right on to this, is that when someone's going through a time that they feel that they're deep in their part of their depression, and you tell them they're acting out like a child or they're acting immature, let's digest that for a little bit. When you say those things, or you say other things like you're being stupid, or you're being an idiot, or you're just crazy, or things like that, that doesn't help the person. It really doesn't. It just pushes it deeper and deeper and deeper down into their life in such a way that it makes them feel that they can no longer reach out. Why do you ask that? Why am I not? Why do you ask that? Why do you say that I say what I say? The reason why I say that is because I personally went through this. I personally go through this every now and then, feeling not there, or feeling insecure about oneself. And when you try to reach out to people who are your friends, a lot of them just either don't say anything, or they're too nervous to say something, or they never say anything at all because they just feel like you're crying about it. And those are parts of the things that just don't need to happen, mainly because of the fact that you're reaching out for support, the support's not there, and so therefore you're not able to really grasp of reality. And what I mean by that is the reality within here. Mental health is something that I've become trying to become a champion of. And the reason why this is because a lot of people just want to stigmatize this. Well, again, going back to my first video when I talked about people and needs and stuff like that, we should reach out to everyone. We should make sure that people have a safe haven to talk. This past week and a half, I've seen people post all kinds of things of saying, my door's open, I'll always have a pot of coffee, we can talk. It's the hashtag, it's not okay to be okay kind of thing. And I'm all for that, because that's where we need to be at in society. Too much, we're so used and trained in our minds that it's not okay to be okay, and that we should just live this certain lifestyle in a certain way no matter what it is. And I feel that that necessarily shouldn't be. You do you. You be who you want to be. You be the person you want to be. You be the best person and version of yourself. And when you need help, there are people like myself who are here available for you at Nimrez and social media outputs of like Twitter and Instagram, just to kind of keep this conversation going. You never know. You could have the worst day of your life, or you can have the best day of your life. I want to know both. Honestly, I want to know both. I want you to like, share, comment, do everything you can, because the more we talk about it, the more it becomes less stigmatized, the more the people who are running our government and our place of being will have to start listening, because mental health is just not something that someone just goes off into some mysterious land and you try to slap a label on them and say, okay, there you are, and just try to push it down with drugs. No, people need an ability to talk, to reach out, to actually express themselves in such a way that it just does not become stigmatized. There I go again, tripping my own words, and that's why I meant when I said I don't filter anything. This is as raw as you're gonna get. I just came from outside, so everything is what it is. And so, with that being said, if you know anybody or you have someone who is just not in their right mind, ask them. It goes back to my very first video of being kind to strangers. And that could even be to the people that you just don't talk to very often that are your friends. They could be your stranger, mainly because of the simple fact that life happens, or Bob, Joe, Jean, Holly, Susie, Deshaun, whatever you want to call your friend, is going through a hard time. And therefore, they need you to be there, to be just this. They're listening. Most of the time, they don't even want you to talk back. They just want someone to listen. I'm a great listener. I was a great listener as a manager of a company, and I'm still a great listener as a person and a human being that's reaching out to you to be a human being. I feel that this is such an important topic. I'm still trying to reach out to people. I finally got some kind of snag on Twitter about mentalhealth.org. That is a great place to go. They have some really great resources for you to look at. They are nowhere near sponsoring this video, but this is something that I tweeted about mental health and trying to get the lawmakers to try to help people more. And, sometimes it will have to come down to companies trying to do things, but I think they need to do more, because honestly, the shift work environments, the constant day-to-day, the me, my, this is mine, the world revolves around me, is getting a little out of control. And so people who have mental health issues just don't want to reach out. And so there needs to be a bigger spectrum. If someone wants to, show me the way, or kind of say, hey, this is a great way to, be part of something there, I'm willing to do that. Just to help me out. This is part of what I'm doing here, is trying to be that voice of reasoning and that voice of, to the people that just feel like they don't have a voice in this situation. I'm here. I am a great listener. I hope you have an amazing day. I hope everyone watching this will be able to share it. It needs to be shared. It needs to be talked about more. Hashtag it is not okay to be okay. Hashtag mental health matters. And well, y'all have a great day. Bye.